This is Eve Christoph, your Love Life coach. This is Love Life with Eve, and welcome home to Eve's Eden. I'm Pussy in Boots tonight, and I want to talk to you about the pussy pleasure dialogues, okay? They haven't really begun yet, except for in my town, they have. And I want you to check out Cynthia Miller's event coming up November 9th, because I encountered the pussy pleasure dialogues first at her event last year. It was so amazing. The women started to talk about their own orgasmic experiences because Cynthia was guiding them into this. And, you know, we don't hear about each other's pleasure, bliss, and orgasms that often. We hear about the vagina monologues, and that's a very important show, but it's really mainly focused on very hard things women have gone through in regards to their pussies. But the pussy pleasure dialogues, this is when we start to talk back and forth about our incredible bliss experiences and share with each other what were the conditions that made that extraordinary experience happen. So this is a movement. I'm starting it right now. The Pussy Pleasure Dialogues. I would like you to start a little group with some wonderful women in your area and just start revealing your secret bliss. Okay? So the way to do this circle is you make sacred space, you light candles, you bring in beautiful fresh fruits and treats to have after your circle. You circle up, you pass some sacred object, and each person has a turn to speak without being interrupted, okay? And the question is, please share your most orgasmic experience you've ever had and some of the conditions that made that happen, that made that possible. All right. I was once privileged a long time ago to work in the burlesque dance industry, and while I was there, I was so astounded by watching women dance their erotic joy. I had never seen that. See, women, we don't, especially if you're heterosexual, you see men, you don't see each other, women dancing like that unless you go to the sexy club. So when I saw women, you know, in their sexual erotic bliss, it informed me so much about myself and my potential and my yearnings and my fears and what other woman would bring forth, would ignite something in me. So when you hear each other's erotic pussy pleasure stories and you begin a dialogue about, you know, what you loved and why and what would help and how could we have that experience that this other woman had. I heard a story. One woman spoke at one of these events about an orgasm that went all night long. It was actually 35 orgasms out in the rain and in the fields and under the moonlight with this lover, where she was just electrically rolling with him. Another story of a woman whose squirting orgasm just kept squirting across the room because her partner knew the come hither hand movement on her G-spot over and over again until she was completely out of this world in bliss. You see, we learn from each other. So this is the Pussy Pleasure Dialogues, beginning now all over the planet. And the more we dialogue about what makes us come, what makes us blissful, orgasmically overwhelmed, then we spread the bliss. And I'm hoping that eventually we'll have the courage and the sanctity to invite men in to listen to these dialogues so that this pleasure can spread not only through us to each other, but then to the men and through them to many more women. Much love, love life. Please subscribe to this channel, okay? Okay, much love. Cynthia Miller's event this, November 9th here in Shelburne Falls. Go to her Facebook page, Cynthia Miller, and you gotta go. You just gotta feel this way this woman holds space. Is so sacred, it's so beautiful, and she knows how to awaken the erotic feminine divine simply by being such a goddess herself, in this path of sexual total wild awakening. Let this woman light the path for you, honey. I'm totally going. Okay, much love, darling. Love life.